Good evening, everyone. I'm Parth Patel. I'm co-founder and CTO of Credibl, ESG. Previously, my co-founder and CEO was going to present, but because of a last-minute emergency, I'm doing it in his place. So today I'm going to talk about data-driven sustainability, how it can be achieved in the hospitality industry with AI, and how we are helping our hospitality customers succeed with ESG. So Credibl ESG is a sustainability-focused AI company. We offer a AI-powered ESG platform. We offer a supply chain due diligence and vendor due diligence module focused on ESG. And we provide ESG-related advisory. We have 100 plus companies around the world, which includes many hospitality companies like Taj Hotels, who are using our platform to manage more than 200 hotels at scale. So what is the problem that we are solving? So firstly, ESG bookkeeping is, we think, fundamentally broken as it is done in organizations today. So today, if you see how organizations are managing their ESG data, they collect it in Excel files. This data is sent to different teams over email, and then they have to briskly put this together at the end of the year for financial reporting. So we think that this is not the way to go. Second, ESG talent pool is limited, especially in industry-specific ESG talent pool, right? So think about ESG experts for hospitality. It is very difficult to find the right people and hire them and retain them, especially in the post-COVID COVID world. We have seen that it is very difficult to find the right people to run your sustainability and ESG initiatives. So we solve both these problems for our customers. So diving a little bit into what the ESG data problem is. So if you see on the left, there are departments within an organization. At the bottom, you will see different business units and supply chain. And at the center is a small sustainability team that is responsible for collecting data from all these departments, business units, and putting it together and validating that data and publishing it for external consumption. So this inadvertently creates a lot of chaos, anxiety, and all kinds of inefficiencies, and ultimately can cause misreporting risk and reputation risk to the company doing this. So I will touch upon 4 use cases where we are employing AI to solve the ESG data management problem. So first is we provide a data quality dashboard powered by AI that tells you what is the quality of your ESG data before you externalize it. Second, you can give in plain English SOP rules or audit rules where the AI can check the posture of your ESG data. Third, we provide an internal audit module that allows ESG teams to launch internal audits and assess if they are ready for assurance or for external audits. Finally, we have an external audit assistant. So when it comes time for a real audit and the auditor asks you hard questions, we have an AI assistant that will help you answer these questions. So let's look at a few screenshots from our product, which will show you how AI is being used to solve these problems. So let's say you have an internal SOP or standard operating procedure where you want to check certain things in your purchase receipt, which is used as an evidence for your ESG data. So you may have rules like check if the purchase receipt has mention of a month and year, check if the purchase receipt is for the right item, and finally, please check that the payment method is cash, right? So this last one, This has nothing to do with ESG per se, but this is just for the purpose of demonstration that you can put arbitrary rules into our system, which previously had to be manually checked. Now the AI can do these checks for you. So let's see what that looks like. So this is a sample purchase receipt or invoice. So here, if you see the payment terms here mentioned is card, which is as per the SOP rule, it should be actually cash, not card. So the AI is able to catch this issue, and it is able to show it on a color-coded dashboard that the evidence attached for a certain month is problematic. So here in yellow, so if the ESG manager clicks on that data, they immediately know what rule failed on that particular data point, right? So here if you see at the end, accept only cash payments, right? So we believe this is a game changer in terms of checking the quality of your data. We have seen so many companies struggle with the quality of their data, and they only come to know about it at the very end when they have to externalize this, when they are ready to publish reports, or their investors are asking for their sustainability data, and it is too late by then. So using a system like ours, you can constantly be audit ready. You can constantly have the confidence that your data is correct. Another example, so let's say you are doing labor audit for your supplier, and you want to make sure that their labor policy contains the right language. It contains the right clause that your team requires. So if you focus on the rule at the end, supplier should adopt International Bill of Rights. So International Bill of Rights, it's a specific basically requirement. And to check this manually in, let's say, a 50-page policy document of your vendor, and doing that across hundreds, if not thousands of vendors, is extremely time consuming. So we had customers previously, before they came to us, they were doing a lot of these checks manually across thousands of vendors. So now we can do this check for them. So let's say if their vendor uploads a document that has some language that may seem like it is the right thing that we're looking for, but it is different. And even a human checker can miss this, right? So somebody in the procurement team who is not trained to look for the right things, they may read this and they may say United Nations guidelines, okay, this looks correct. I think this is what we're looking for, but that's not true. This is something else. And when it goes through our AI system, the AI engine is able to catch the issue, not only catch the issue, but it gives you a very detailed response in plain English that your team can understand what went wrong. And when they upload the right policy document, then the AI is able to again reprocess the document, and it will tell you that yes, it contains the language, it contains the adherence to International Bill of Rights, which is the clause we were looking for. This is another example where in the maker checker workflow, we help teams review data more efficiently. So the AI plays the role of a co-pilot that helps the data checker in the internal team focus on the right problems, right? So it surfaces the problems. It says, please pay attention to this document. There is an issue, and then fix them. Lastly, I will highlight our internal audit module, where it not only helps our customers launch an internal audit for their ESG data and check their readiness for assurance and their readiness for taking an external audit, right? So they can do this beforehand, before getting any kind of surprises when the real external audit happens. On top of that, we also provide an AI assistant that will help you answer the hard questions during an actual third-party audit. So ESG audits can get quite difficult, and we have seen people take sometimes on the order of weeks to complete an assessment, because the auditor will have very specific questions. You have to look through all your data, your evidences, your documents, and come back with responses that can take a very long time. So with our AI, this can happen in minutes. So that's all I had. Thank you so much for coming to the talk. And please reach out to me. I'm here. Come and talk to me. I'll be happy to even show the demo of our product. Thank you.